Hi Trilogy members and welcome to Tip Tuesday. This week we're going to learn how to create your very own DIY mask. You can make these for friends, family, or donate them to a local hospital in need. Let's get started. So what you're going to need is some cotton fabric, any pattern or color of your choice, light fusible interfacing, our template or pattern that can be found within the bulletin post, scissors, a 1/4-inch elastic, and some basic sewing supplies like pins, a sewing machine, or some needle and thread. First, we're going to lay out our cotton fabric and fold it over just enough for our template to fit on top. When printing out the PDF file, make sure to print in actual size to ensure that the template measures 9x6 accordingly. Go ahead and line up the template and double check to make sure that the fold label of your paper is sitting on the fold of the fabric. Once that's ready to go ahead and cut out that section. You should be left with a piece that measures 9x12, like this. Be sure to cut out the same size in your interfacing and use an iron to fuse them together. Next, you'll take your piece and fold the right sides of the fabric together and pin together the ends. Leave a gap in the center about 2 inches apart. Then you're going to sew these sides down, leaving a pocket open in that middle section. Once those sides are sewn down, you're going to cut out 2 7-inch pieces of your elastic. Now what you're going to do is pin the elastic ends in this little pocket that we've now created. Align the edge of the elastic to the corners and pin in place like so. When you're doing this step, double check to make sure that your elastic isn't twisted before securing the other end. Now that we've got that set, we're going to sew these ends together and backstitch on those elastic ends for some extra support. You'll see that we still have this opening here in the middle, and this is when we're going to flip our mask right side out. Once that's ready, I'll go ahead and press this under my iron and prep for the next step. So here's where our template comes back to help us. Align the bottom of the fold and you'll notice that there are some solid lines labeled center fold. This is going to be where the center of our pleats are. So what you're going to do is take a pin and mark right where that solid line is to guide you. I'm going to use some yellow pins for these spots. When that's ready, you'll notice that there are some dotted lines on the template. Here, we're only going to mark the dotted line under that solid center fold line. I went ahead and marked these spots with a white pin so I know that they are different from our center fold yellow pins. Now that we have our pleats marked up, you're going to take that dotted line spot, or the white pin, and fold it over the yellow pin above. Once that's folded, pin in place, and this should create your first pleat. Again, take your white pin marker and fold it over the yellow pin to create a new pleat. Repeat until all 3 are pinned down. Go ahead and repeat this step onto the other side and your mask should look something like this. When both sides are pinned with their pleats, sew around the entire perimeter of the mask. This will finally close that middle section we left open. And there we have it, your own cotton mask that we made. I hope that you'll try out this tutorial at home. Be sure to post any results, suggestions, or comments down in the bulletin. I'm so excited to see what you guys will create out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Tip Tuesday.